Guidance. Guru guidance and intuition. What is the difference? Well, there's a very big difference. You see, intuition is the guidance which is possible according to a lot of factors. Mainly, your present values, your present aspirations, the whole, worldly, spiritual, your level of awareness, consciousness. So, in a sense, intuition is that which fits in your world. It may scare you sometimes, but it's what it fits in your world. There's different kinds of intuitions, and you see people having intuitions about a lot of things, not only about their spiritual path, but also their worldly life. It is something a little bit more higher than their understanding. Yes, but it's still very, 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 very limited. Because it talks about what's in your world. The guidance of a guru, on the other hand, it is that guidance that is always directing you beyond your world, beyond your limitations. It's something that many times you will have to reflect on it to understand what it means. Because the words of the guru or the pointings of the guru, they take a long time to understand. Even what you think you have understood will have many layers of meaning. And only by embracing the teaching and reflecting on it intensely will you be able to take the best out of it. So it's very easy for seekers to confuse this. Oh, I'm under guidance because I have intuition. I get things by intuition, by hints. I can see the coincidences and the signs directing here and there. But look, if your heart is not completely towards liberation, if you still have worldly aspirations, and it's very difficult to rise above all of this. It takes time. You probably think you are, that you only want liberation, but in practical terms, that doesn't really happen. And as long as there are worldly aspirations, there will be conditioning, intuition. Because if it's too subtle, you cannot grasp it. If it's not in your world, you cannot grasp it. And intuition comes as a flash, and that's it. You cannot ask questions. Well, you can, but no answers will come. You cannot have an argument, a discussion, and trying to understand what was said. Either you catched it or you didn't. But usually intuition comes, and the meaning into it comes automatically. The mind puts into it as it can, in the way that it can. That means in the way that it doesn't threaten the present conditions, the ego structures. And if by any chance something comes that it scares you, the mind tries to put it in a way that it doesn't. It adapts to it. As if in the guru guidance, the guru will tell you to do this, and when you're doing that gymnastics of twisting it all over to adapt, you will come and say, no, 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 that's not it. It is this and this and this. And then you can say, oh, so you're saying is that this means this and this and this. And you will say again, no, this means this and this. It will cut everything, all the twistings, all of them. It will cut them down. And it will direct you always to that which you cannot see. Because if you move only at what you can see, you're not moving. You're still conditioned by what you call your reality. The Guru points to that which is beyond your reality. And as you figure out, as you can by this direction, experience something which is beyond your reality loses its absolute status. So being under guidance is essential. Intuition is limited guidance. Very, very, very limited. Better than nothing, of course. But it's very, very, very limited. Because, like I've explained, is inside of your world. Is something that you can conceive, that you can perceive. So, it doesn't make you move beyond the walls of your illusion. As for the guidance of the Guru, it is always pointing beyond the walls of your illusion. Of course, you will try to pick that and bring it to your illusion, to be inside the walls of your illusion, to adapt it to that, because you don't want to transcend the walls. You want, but a part of you, a big part, doesn't want to transcend the walls of your illusion. So your mind will always try to adapt that to remain in the walls of your illusion. And then the Guru comes and says, no, no, that's not it. It is this. And you will say, oh, so this means that. No, it is this. And we'll point again and again. And these pointings are constantly hitting the walls of your illusion, breaking those walls. And in many instances, those walls are parts of you. You identify as being those walls. So a part of you will break in that process. But in this video, what I want to make clear to you is that intuition is not the same as Guru guidance. It is the possible guidance, and it's still conditioned to the values that you uphold, all those worldly values, and is what's possible, what's in your reach, what is reachable in your illusion. So it's very different. But when I talk about guidance, is direct guidance, Guru guidance, beyond that which is guiding beyond the walls. It can be a master with a body, without a body, it can be God directly, it doesn't matter. You will recognize it as different from you in the beginning, for sure. And it will be pointing beyond the walls of your illusion.